Welcome back, everyone. Next, we have BioHarvest Sciences Inc., which trades on the OTCQB under the symbol CNVCF and on the CSE under the symbol BHSC, and has developed a patented biocell growth platform technology capable of growing the active and beneficial ingredients in fruit and plants at an industrial scale without the need to grow the plant itself. Please welcome its CEO, Ilan Sobel. Nice to see you, Ilan.
Anna, Barry, an absolute pleasure to be talking to you all the way from Tel Aviv, Israel.
All right. Well, please, the floor is yours, and then I'll call you back. We'll do some questions at the end.
Okay, no problems. Okay, I'm going to go to my slides now. Okay, you can see my slides. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We're going to have a 20 to 25-minute presentation, and I'm happy to take questions for the last 5 minutes. So, firstly, it's a great pleasure to be at the Emerging Growth Conference. Before I start my presentation, I just want to go to forward-looking statements. Just have everybody have a quick read through this. Okay, great. So, BioHarvest, we are at our core a biotech company, and we like to actually call ourselves the botanical synthesis company. And I'm going to explain what that means, what botanical synthesis means as I go through the presentation. But really, we are driving a massive movement of change to change how literally the world is able to leverage the power of the plant kingdom from literally foods all the way through to nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals. We as a company are the global leader in plant cell biology. We have been unlocking the secrets of cellular plant biology now for 15 years and have enormous experience, multiple patents, process, utility, composition patents, but very, very importantly, a deep amount of know-how that we've acquired over the last 15 years. We as a company are really at the nexus, at the cutting edge intersection of health and wellness, technology and sustainability. And as a company, we are a maniacally purpose-driven company where we're bringing the power of the plant kingdom every single day to people. And we do this by our unique ability to unlock the secrets of cellular plant biology. And in doing that, today we are bringing the world the next generation of science-based therapeutic solutions to address their health and wellness needs. We have defined a revolutionary biotech biological process. Today, you have regular plant extraction, you have chemical synthesis that the pharmaceutical companies use, where they synthesize in many cases, one active compound, in many cases derived from plants. They synthesize these compounds in a laboratory. What we do with our botanical synthesis, and here we have a visualized representation of our manufacturing facility and our bioreactors, is we go back to the plant once and we take the phytomedicinal compounds from the plant by identifying specific cells in the plant which grow these important phytomedicinal compounds. And we grow these cells in a way that they literally produce the most critical phytonutrients in a way that mirrors nature, as well as we have a unique capability to increase the levels, and we grow these cells in massive industrial scale bioreactors in a way that we're able to produce an end powder product with the highest levels of solubility, bioavailability, and of course, efficacy. And this material can be used in pharmaceutical products, nutraceutical products, cosmeceutical products, as well as food nutrition. What we as a company have had to do, we had to go back to the future as we developed our technology. And we understand that nature gifted us with 500,000 different plants. Each of these plants have unique botanical compositions. They contain unique compositions of phytomedicinal compounds, phytonutrients, which are going to form the foundation of the next generation of therapeutic solutions. And we as a company are able to unlock all of these critical active ingredients, these critical phytonutrients that are so important for the next generation of therapeutic solutions for the marketplace. And as I said earlier, we utilize this across pharmaceutical, cosmeceutical, and nutraceutical, as well as nutrition. Put simply, ladies and gentlemen, we take the plant once, we isolate the most critical cells, we utilize these cells to be able to literally grow the most important phytomedicinal compounds from the plant. And in a way, we do not in any way change the structural composition. We're able to mirror the phytonutritional compounds, and we're able to increase the levels. And this is a one-time process that we lock, and it becomes our cell bank, a unique cell bank, and we never have to go to the plant. And then we have our ongoing process, which is we go back to our cell bank, we grow these cells in large-scale bioreactors. It's normally an 18 to 21-day process. After 18 to 21 days, these cells have produced the critical phytomedicinal compounds, and we're able to harvest these bioreactors. So we take the water out of the cells, and then we dry the cells, and then we have our end finished product, which is normally served up as a powder, as well as other delivery mechanisms that we're now moving into. This technology is very unique because we have consistency. We have the ability to be able to drive patents, because what we're doing is much more unique versus the concentrations found in nature, because we increase the levels of the key phytonutrients. We have optimal bioavailability, unique cleanliness. Our factory is an aseptic environment, and we have a technology that has environmental sustainability credentials at its core. And today we have won multiple awards in this area. We have validated this technology and moved this technology and demonstrated the power of our platform technology with our first validation, which is VINIA. VINIA today is $1 million plus revenue SKU per month. This proposition is based on the French paradox. Everybody understands the French paradox. Our French people, who have generally a very, very fatty diet, lots of lipids, pate, but they have very good cardiovascular health. The very good cardiovascular health, when scientists went to understand why do they have such good cardiovascular health, they realized it was from moderate consumption of red wine. That's 2 to 3 glasses of red wine every day. When they looked inside, what was it inside the red wine? They realized that it was from a combination of polyphenols all working together, led by one king polyphenol called resveratrol. Well, when we took the red grape, we took cells from the skin, from the seed, from the flesh, and in our bioreactors, we were able to increase the levels of resveratrol at a factor of 100 times more than what's found in the actual fruit itself. This is the uniqueness of our technology. In addition, we're able to bring all the other phytonutrients together, so quercetin, catechin, and anthocyanins and tannins, and this is what makes our VINIA proposition so unique. We launched VINIA in the marketplace 2 years ago in the US market. We've acquired more than 50,000 customers, more than $18 million in revenue. We have a 4.8 out of 5 verified rating from more than 3,000 verified reviews. And what makes our product so unique is that it's anchored in science. We've done multiple clinical trials, all double-blind placebo. The key clinical trial was a clinical trial that we demonstrated that after taking one capsule of VINIA every single day for 90 days, we were able to show that all the people in this arm of the study were able to increase their flow-mediated dilation, so the dilation of their arteries, by at least 70% versus baseline. And when you have more arterial dilation, you have more blood flow. When you have more blood flow, you have more physical energy, and you have, as a result of increased oxygen and nutrient levels, being driven throughout your body tissues and your cells. And in addition, you have more mental alertness because you have more blood flow going towards your brain. No more of that brain fog as a result of the fact that VINIA and the resveratrol actually gets below what we call the blood-brain barrier, which allows the resveratrol to actually reach the important parts of your blood flow system in the peripheral part of your brain, allowing you to achieve the dilation of arteries across all components of your body, including your brain. And as a result of our science, we're able to make a number of what we call structure function claims according to FDA guidelines in key markets like the US, as well as in Health Canada, where we've recently been registered. We're able to make specific claims related to the vascular effects, positive vascular effects of our VINIA products. But you can see here, you can read faster than I can talk, but we have claims that we're able to make in the area of supporting heart health, maintaining blood pressure within already normal ranges, improving physical energy and mental alertness, as well as from an antioxidant perspective, reducing the oxidative damage to your cells, which is very, very important as we think about longevity. As I said earlier, in August was a major milestone for the company, literally one SKU. Today, we're delivering more than $1 million, okay? And that business is growing significantly in addition to our Israel business, and we'll be moving into Canada next year. But what's important is the quality of this actual revenue growth that we have. Today, we have a business on our website, on our vinia.com website, which is 93% subscription. This is a dream for any e-commerce company. And we have such a high level of subscription because we have a product that delivers so much efficacy. When you actually understand the structure of and the quality of that 93% subscription, you will see how over time, since we launched in Q3 2021, that over time, we now have literally more than 95% of our subscription base is 3-month or more recurring subscriptions. So 71% is 3-month, 11% is 6 months, and 13% is 1-year subscriptions. So we have a really strong growth in the business, but the quality of the growth is so critical based on the fact that we have very low churn rates and a very, very strong industry-leading overall lifetime value, which allows us to deliver very, very strong economic profit behind our proposition. Moving forward, in the next 12 months, I'm excited to say we're going from 1 SKU to 10 SKU. And we're going from 1 category to 5 categories. And we're leveraging the power of our superior science, superior taste, because the organoleptic, the sensory taste of VINIA is very good. It doesn't affect the taste of the product. And of course, superior science, superior taste, and superior efficacy to drive category disruption. We are going to be disrupting with our science and our efficacy 3 major cultural delivery systems in markets in North America. And we're going to be launching a VINIA superfood coffee proposition going after superior energy and alertness in December this year. We'll be moving next year into launching superior recovery with the first direct-to-consumer protein bar, which is going to be sold as a supplement, and then going into the very, very large hydration market, delivering a superior hydration solution in the $15 billion plus hydration market. We're very excited. This is the latest packaging that we'll be launching on our website. We'll be launching also on Amazon channels. We'll be going with a decaf, our decaf proposition. Really, as everybody knows, people drink decaf because they don't want the jitters or the crash. Now, finally, you have a decaf that brings you energy, but it's energy that is derived through blood flow as a result of having the equivalent of 1 capsule of VINIA inside every single pod of our decaf coffee. We're also utilizing the important extraction process of the Swiss water decaf extraction process, which is chemical free, because obviously in our technology, it's free of chemical solvents. And therefore, we needed to make sure we were utilizing coffee, caffeine-free coffee, where the caffeine was extracted, not with using chemicals, but with using the natural Swiss water extraction process. We'll also be launching a regular coffee, which will be keto-friendly as well. And in addition, in addition to the caffeine that people obviously appreciate with regular coffee, they'll be able to enjoy the benefits of the 12-hour sustained release pie seed resveratrol that we have, which really allows them to enjoy the benefits of our product proposition and the blood flow energy for being sustained through the day. We'll be moving as well into that large hydration, $15 billion hydration category. I'm sure many of you are familiar with brands like Liquid IV and LMNT, where we're literally working to disrupt this category. Liquid IV today, 68% sugar, LMNT, 80% salt. We will be coming into the marketplace with a unique proposition with 400 milligrams of Vinia, so 1 capsule of Vinia in every single sachet, organic electrolytes, and we're utilizing a very unique blend of magnesium, micronized magnesium, that when it reacts with the water, we create hydrogen. So this is really going to be a performance-based product, which is going to have, we believe, significant efficacy versus the competitors. And we are literally about to start a clinical trial of this product vis-a-vis the main competitors in the market. And watch out for the spot. Again, looking to launch in the first half of next year across multiple flavors. And importantly as well, what I've shared with you is the playbook on our cell product. In our pipeline, as I said, our technology is able to be, it's a platform technology. We can utilize our platform across any plant in the plant kingdom. And our next two products will be an olive cell product and a pomegranate product. Our olive cell product, we're working through the final phases. This product has extremely high levels of verbascoside. Verbascoside is actually identified as the most potent anti-inflammatory polyphenol, and we'll be going after areas such as liver health. 25% of the American population have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, so a huge opportunity to go after liver health, arthritic health, and cholesterol health. So just gives you kind of a understanding of the magnitude of impact that we can have, going from basically nutraceutical all the way through to food nutrition in the context of products like our coffees and products like our hydration products. So in a nutshell, we're going to have a fair amount of time for questions. In a nutshell, and I'm just trying to get to my last chart here. In summary, okay, hopefully over the last 20 minutes, you've seen how our breakthrough botanical synthesis technology is allowing us to drive a massive movement of change in the world with a significant order of magnitude to affect so many different categories. You can see how our technology is a platform technology. We've validated it across multiple different product lines. We have this unique ability to not just mirror nature, but also to increase levels of key phytonutrients. And the platform, as you can see, is applicable for superior food nutrition. So companies that we can work with in this area and go after in the superior food space, all the way to the next generation of science-based therapeutic solutions to go after indications that today are unresolved. We have unique sustainability credentials. We utilize a microfraction of the land, a microfraction of the water and the electricity. And we've been able to demonstrate, as we operationalize our strategy, massive commercial success. As I said, we hit the $1 million mark on a monthly revenue basis in August, and we've continued to increase the momentum behind the business with one SKU. We have an extremely sticky product that changes people's lives, and that's really demonstrated with the very high 4.8 out of 5 verified review rating that we have, and a high quality subscription business with continued improvement in our financial performance as we look to bring the company to break even in the first quarter of 2024. And we're focusing like crazy on that even now to bring a level of cash flow positivity. We're at a unique growth phase in the business. It's really now about massive scaling of our technology, leveraging our technology across multiple delivery systems. We recently announced the successful raising in a convertible loan of just under 12 million Canadian dollars that will really fuel the expansion of our capabilities and our ability to really bring the marketing muscle to be able to launch our products. As I said, Vineyard Superfood Coffee will be launched in December. Our protein bar and hydration lineup in the first half of 2024. And geographic expansion for next year will be all about going into Canada. So I will now, that's 20 minutes, Anna Berry. Pretty good, huh? Normally I'm going up to 30 minutes, so we have 10 minutes for questions.
I don't know how you condense all of that in 20 minutes, but you did it, and it's still mind-blowing every time we hear it. So thank you so much for that. We do have lots of questions for you, and we do have some time for that. So let's jump in. First of all, Justin Michelem asks, how do you decide which type of plant cells to research, and what's next after grape and olive cells?
So it's a good question, first of all. Obviously, we're always looking at white space areas. And, unfortunately, today, from a health and wellness perspective, there are so many significant indications and significant white space areas for us to be leveraging the power of the plant kingdom to be able to really change people's lives. So I give you a good example, like in the case of, obviously, for the red grape, it was all about cardiovascular health. And everybody knows how critical cardiovascular health is in not just markets like North America. You have massive cardiovascular health challenges all through the Middle East and in major markets today like India and China with the sedentary lifestyle that people are starting to lead. Similarly, with our olives, we've seen significant challenges around arthritic challenges all the way through to liver health challenges, and that's where our olive product is really focused. The next focus for us post-olive will be pomegranate. And we know that from a pomegranate cell, the unique polyphenol compositions there is all around basically brain health, memory health. Today, people are living longer. However, we've got to make sure that all aspects of our bodies are healthy and are working together as one system. So brain health, memory health is a critical area to be going after. So fortunately, there are these white space areas. People, I think today, are understanding that the world of chemical synthesis, whether it's at a nutraceutical level or even in some cases at a pharmaceutical level, has left a number of different white spaces. And now is the time to go back to the plant. And it's our technology, Anna Berry, where we have the unique capability and what I would say is sustainable competitive advantage to be able to bring the power of all the phytonutrients of the plant in a way that we can manufacture at massive industrial scale so that it's affordable to the consumer with unique consistency.
Thank you for that. Keegan Pratt asks, is your end product patentable? And do you have any patents?
Yeah, we have multiple patents. All of our patents are patents which are process patents, composition patents, as well as utility patents. So we spend a lot of money on the IP side of the company. Also, importantly, it's always a fine balance. You don't want to put too much information in your patents because your patents are obviously accessible to everybody. So it's important to understand, and I really appreciate this, having worked in a previous life for 18 years at the Coca-Cola company, where know-how is so important. And in our business, and we've been doing this now for more than 15 years. And in this time, there are so many secrets of know-how that we've acquired, which allows us to unlock the secrets from the plant. And obviously, this is information that we hold very, very tight in our company that basically is a significant layer on top of the patents, which comes together to be able to allow us to literally go from a plant all the way through to growing these phytonutrients in massive industrial scale bioreactors in literally less than 18 to 24 months as we go from a new plant all the way through to commercialization. And there's no company out there that is able to do the quality of tissue culture work that we do with the plant because of the know-how that we have, and then to carry that know-how to be able to produce in these massive industrial scale bioreactors. Because Anna Berry, cells, like us humans, because we're made of cells, are very, very spoiled. And if you don't train the cells to be able to reproduce and be able to function in a large environment, because in the bioreactors, they're in media, they're in water combined with food that we feed them, and there's unique aeration systems. And if everything is not perfect, the cells do not behave the way that you want them to behave. So there's enormous know-how to be able to produce in this way day in and day out with the level of consistency that we're able to produce it.
Fascinating. Adam Navarro, we have a few questions about VINIA. 1 million per month is impressive. What type of growth rate are you forecasting per year?
Well, we have not given guidance for 2024. However, what we have been able to demonstrate as a management team is the ability to drive very aggressive growth quarter on quarter. What is exciting is that we invested in the last 24 months in a new facility. We spent $5 million to produce a facility that has the capacity to produce north of 20 tons of material. This now allows us to literally produce and be able to supply the huge untapped demand that we know exists in the market. And all I will say is that the aggressive growth that we've delivered in 2023 versus 2022 so far, we will continue that momentum going into 2024. And it will be taken to extrapolated to another level, because we're coming in with major disruptive innovation in coffee, in protein bars, and in hydration, which are cultural, iconic delivery systems for the American consumer. As I say, America runs on coffee. Well, moving forward, America is going to run on functional coffee, okay? Better for you coffee. And VINIA and BioHarvest Sciences is going to lead that change in the coffee category, in addition to other categories that we're going to disrupt.
How many countries do you currently sell VINIA in? Today,
we sell in our home country, which is Israel. We have obviously our entire business is direct to consumer, so it's critical part of our business. And I believe we're definitely the number one blood flow supplement in the Israeli market, and potentially the top 5 direct to consumer supplement in this market. And then obviously the US has been a big focus for us over the last 18 months. 2024 will see us expanding into Canada. We recently got registered by Health Canada, and the Canadian regulator is a very tough regulator. They as it relates to your claims, they're researching your science. You have to provide the required dossiers. And as we launch into the Canadian market, we have a number of actual structure function claims related to the cardiovascular benefits of our product that we are allowed to make on our packaging, in our marketing, which I believe will allow us to very quickly reach the leadership status that we've started to reach in the US market as it relates to being the king of blood flow. And Anna Berry, as you know, and many of the people watching tonight understand that blood flow is such a critical part of the body's operating mechanism. If you don't have quality blood flow, you don't have a quality of life. And that's why, a proposition like VINIA is such a critical part of your day. It needs to become such a critical part of your daily routine. And we make a transformational difference to your body's blood flow as a result of the increasing dilation of arteries that we are able to deliver on.
Absolutely, you are correct. John Bear asks, how will these products compare price-wise to your competitors that are currently on the market? And he wants to know, how will you distribute the products? In-store, online?
That's a great question. So first of all, we are premium priced. We're premium priced because we deliver a premium proposition and superior efficacy. And importantly for John to understand, when you look at resveratrol, unlike man, is not created equal. The rest of the market actually utilizes trans resveratrol, which comes from Japanese knotweed or polygonum. We are the only company in the world that can produce Parseid resveratrol, which is the Rolls Royce, the king of resveratrol, the Rolls Royce of resveratrol, because it's 25 times more soluble in water. So you have much better solubility, dissolves in your intestinal tract, And importantly, we have much greater bioavailability, which means it very quickly goes from your intestinal tract into your blood plasma and starts to work on your endothelial cells. And we last in the body for 12 hours with a peak after 1 hour and a peak after 5 hours versus regular resveratrol, which you'll find on Amazon. Every product on Amazon is polyginum, Japanese knotweed, transfer resveratrol. It's in and out the body in 1 to 2 hours. So as a result of the unique proposition that we have, plus the fact that Vinia, it's not just the piceid resveratrol. We have all the other polyphenols, catechin, quercetin, anthocyanins, and tannins all working together in partnership. This allows us superior efficacy, which is anchored in superior science backed by our clinical trials. And that's why on Amazon today, we are the second most expensive brand. And when you look at our ranking, because you can go, so all of this is public information, you'll see that we are always between number 10 and number 13 or 14 across all the resveratrol brands on Amazon. And importantly, it's important to understand we spend very little on Amazon. Our marketing spend is literally a very small component of our total spend, and our results are exemplary, and they're getting better and better. And that's because of the quality of the product and our ability to deliver outstanding results for consumers.
Well, Ilan, thank you so much for this presentation. Fascinating work you and your team are doing. And we would love to have you on in the near future. Please join us again.
Thank you for the opportunity. I enjoyed the discussion and the questions. Thank you.
All right. Be safe there in Israel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Anna Berry.
Okay, everyone, stay with us. We'll be right back.